EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for October 2nd, 2019. Well, we've been talking about the midweek warm-up for quite some time now, but we're finally here. Today is Wednesday, and we have the peak heating day expected with some very warm summer-like temperatures, very atypical of October 2nd, but it will certainly feel more like October as we get past today, so we'll get to that in a second. So we'll have a westerly wind flow generally ahead of a frontal boundary, which is going to be off to our north. Here's the frontal boundary right off to the north here today. So it might not be quite as hot, very, very close to the New York-Pennsylvania border. But further south here, when you get into our central and southern areas, you're going to be feeling it today with temperatures in the upper 80s to, in fact, low 90s down here in these areas right here, southeastern areas. So it's going to be very hot today, very summer-like. It's probably the last summer-like day, at least to that extreme, that we're going to see in 2019, and it'll probably be until late spring of next year at least until you see something like that again. So frontal boundary up north is important, though, because that is what is going to end this current heat that we're in, and it's going to bring some showers to the region, generally starting this evening. And you can see that here in the global models. I'll show you the NAM here in a second, but then it continues overnight and goes through the day on Thursday. Not the entire day, I don't think. Just I'll show you that on the NAM here, too, but it does have the opportunity for showers going all the way into just past midnight on Thursday night. So this is going to be a prolonged period of on and off showers, not the entire time again. But we have some showers that are going to move in this evening, so clouds will quickly thicken. You have the showers move in, scattered showers that will continue overnight, continue kind of on and off on Thursday, not the entire day. You could actually have a prolonged stretch of nothing on Thursday, and then maybe wraps up with a cold front moving through late in the day, because this low pressure that's driving this is up across New England at this point, but there is a cold front that's sitting back here like this. And on the other side of this cold front is some really chilly air compared to what we've had recently. Not really chilly, but in the sense that it's a lot chillier than it has been for certainly today, but also for much of September. It's been above average. We're going to get back down to normal autumn temperatures here for the next couple of days once we get past today. So once that moves through, we have mostly sunny skies moving in here, partly to mostly sunny on Friday and mostly sunny here on Saturday. Sunday should be partly cloudy too. Another frontal boundary is moving toward the region, but it doesn't quite get here and it just falls apart. So maybe partly to mostly cloudy here on Sunday, but we're expecting dry conditions for most of the day, if not the entire day as well. So the weekend doesn't look too bad. All right, temperatures are going to drop down from upper 80s to near 90, maybe even low 90s in a few spots today, into the 60s for a lot of locations on Thursday with those clouds in place, and then remaining in the 60s, it looks like, for both Friday and Saturday. Unless you're in the far southeastern areas here, you might touch 70 here by the time we get to maybe on Saturday, especially on Sunday as they start to warm up slightly ahead of this frontal boundary. Okay, so let's go to the NAM high-res future simulated radar. And I'm starting this off at 9 p.m. That's pretty late, but that's because we have showers initiating out here in central PA at this point. We also have some advanced shower activity that's been showing on the NAM here across New Jersey. That's also a possibility. And as we move through the course of the evening, this is the general consensus here, that you have these showers, scattered showers, widely scattered showers moving through the region. And that goes right into Thursday morning. Here's Thursday morning right here at 8 a.m. And then you go right into about noon or so, which is what I'm looking at right here. And then after that, it looks like there's going to be a little bit of a break. Still some spotty drizzle. I see these little specks here. Not much there, but it could be some spotty drizzle, some areas of fog, some few isolated light showers rotating through during the afternoon on Thursday. And then once we get into Thursday evening, the actual cold front moves through. You can see where that is right here. So the actual cold front associated with that low pressure in New England is going to move through. And then we are drying out here for Friday. But again, much cooler on Friday. Temperatures are only in the 60s across the entire region. Even down here, we'll still be in the 60s. All right, so I expect 60s to be in place in the entire region for both Friday and Saturday. Once we get to Sunday, some areas further south and east may reach 70. All right, further interior, probably not. Maybe upper 60s or thereabout. The big news here is once we get to Friday night, we're going to have, going back to that real quick. Friday night is right here. This is Friday evening. You see this big high pressure here? That means you're going to have clear skies. Clear skies with temperatures in the 30s well northwest of I-95, so maybe like I-78-ish and points north and northwest, and that's in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Could get into the 30s. Areas that do get into the 30s with that dry air and sinking air, and the the clear skies and calm winds that are expected that night, in combination with those temperatures, could lead to some scattered frost in those areas. So I would think it'd be like an I-78 corridor and points northwest type of thing. And closer to I-78 is probably more patchy. But once you get up into northeast PA, north central PA, probably a scattered frost up there. So if you do have any vegetation, any plants, any things that are sensitive, be wary of that. There may be some frost devices going up as we get a little bit closer to that point. That would be Friday night into Saturday morning. Okay, and then once we get past that, here's Sunday. We're dry. Then we have a chance for rain here next week as we get into Monday. We do have rain in the forecast for Monday, but there are some indications that you might have a little area low pressure try to form here that might enhance rainfall and give us some decent beneficial rainfall in the Monday Tuesday time frame. So may even bleed into Wednesday if some models are correct. We'll see. This could be some very beneficial rain for us, and not overly heavy, but enough that it gives us some, instead of just scattered showers or hit or miss stuff, gets us some concentrated rain. We can use that because we're so far below average, and we have been for a while now. And certainly we could use the rainfall, and if that is going to be the case, as both the GFS and the European model are suggesting, we could end up with some areas getting over an inch of rain out of that, which would be great. So we'll see. We'll keep you posted on that. More on that once we get a little bit closer. Right now, that's looking at the end of the 7-day period, so we're just kind of speculative in nature at this point. But it is a possibility, so we'll keep your fingers crossed for that. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for October 2nd, 2019. Have a great Wednesday.